I know it's been a while on the pet care channel, but I wanted to show you how to make food for your dogs. He's waiting on his right now. But I have to prep everything first. You look patient. He's being very patient back there wagging his tail. So today we have frozen raw chicken. Never give your dog cooked bones at all. I forgot, I gotta put the kibble in first. Shit. I'm dropping stuff. The chicken's flying away. So you don't want to do a lot of kibble. That's about a cup right there. Or what is considered a cup for him. And then today I'm doing strawberries and blueberries. Strawberry blueberry mix with peas. One's got strawberries, one gets blueberries, but they both get peas. You can do this at home to save on kibble. Doing a partially raw diet is actually pretty smart. I do the 50-40-10 rule. So 50% kibble, 40% meat of some kind, and 10% ruffage. So your fruits, your vegetables, stuff that dogs would normally scrounge for if they were on the streets or in the wild. And he loves his strawberries and his blueberries. He's being really cute right now. He's like, I know there's food. Mom, feed me. I know. You have your toy though. It's got food in it. So this is what I give him. I think this is like technically a cup and a half what I'm pouring. Even then, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's 2 cups. If I were to put it in a measuring cup. If I were to put it in a measuring cup, this would be 2 cups-ish. Always gauge by your dog, their eating habits, and their weight. Because the bag is never 100% what you should be feeding your dog. Your dog should be being fed based off of their activity level, their age, and their and whether or not they've been spayed or neutered. Because spaying and neutering does affect metabolism, which is why a lot of female dogs in particular, because they're most susceptible to it, become overweight, even if they're on the same feeding schedule. The hormones regulating weight have disappeared. Now, me personally, I freeze everything, which is why the chicken's not fully thawed out. I refreeze until I'm ready to use it. Plus, I feed him all of his stuff frozen. That way he eats it just a little bit slower. Just slightly frozen. I'll take it out for a couple hours. This is 4 days worth. 5 if you count the 2 that I've got here that he's going to get fed here in a second. And another thing you should do, because normally people would assume that this is not to be consumed by a person. However, sometimes people do not look at what they grab. And they'll accidentally cook up dog food. I've had it happen. I guess my other message to anyone planning on feeding raw, I do not recommend going straight to any sort of raw meat if your dog has never consumed, at the very least, a slight amount of raw food. Because their system's not used to eating it at all, so... So if your dog's not used to eating it, tidbits, just little clippings here and there, and then you can start fully feeding raw as you progress with time. I personally don't feed fully raw. That shit's expensive. I still use kibble as a filler, but I make sure that what I buy has meat as the first ingredient. So not beef byproduct, not chicken byproduct. No, chicken or beef has to be the first ingredient in what I feed my animals. But that is just a basic rundown of how I feed my animals and how you can also feed your animals at an affordable cost. Have a good one.